pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network. To govern it, the matriarch working with and through the
You have the gratitude of everybody in Westport, especially me. Why, you got a right serious look in your eye. What happened?
Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species can...
Oh, stop joshing around. That's not... Wait. You're not... Really? Truly? Huh. Forgive me, that's it, I'm afraid. Just a matter of time before these automechs run out of power. Then it's good night, Westport. Whatever are all of us gonna do now?
Keep doing your job with pride. Keep informing on your neighbors. Same as ever. But prudence dictates we give it a little extra added zeal for now, just to offset any minor disruption.
Nothing more I can do here, that's for sure. If it weren't for Vigilant Hogarth, I do believe I'd scupper off to... well, you know where. Yeah. You convince him, I'm in. But I owe him enough I wouldn't abandon him for nothing.
Under protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality. Record states...
Exciting news! The Vigilant sent that outsider to collect automech parts for us. They just returned. The system abides.
And/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity.
Our enemies envy our prosperity.
Welcome back.
Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies and
You have your
executes on
orders.
it.
The Vox relay awaits. Do remember what I asked of you.
Out of balance. Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the firm, benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden, we all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm affords us. A perfect life of content.
Nobody needs go anywhere. Not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate endure as one, regardless of any hardships we must face. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it, before I'd even consider such a recourse.
Dictates we take a moment to rightly appreciate it all and thank the sovereign.
When I look outside, I see people who are hardy and resilient, who trust the paradigm, who understand prosperity will return with time and group effort. I have the aid of key pillars of our community, several persons of note and good character who stand with and by me, and our town still functions. Our automechs are still running, mostly. We have a generator to power them, fresh water, the reassuring voice of everyone's neighbor Prudence wafts from our loudspeakers. But I know you've got more to do than listen to me natter on about the state of Westport. The Vox relay's your main concern now. Farewell now.
Matriarch working with and through the sovereign devised the paradigm, a meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us does our part, produces glorious bounty for all. Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. We all know... Invasive species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem.
You returned.
Hello again. Here to help? Or just being friendly? Hard to say, since I don't know any other way. We have more sense of community than other places, which I couldn't imagine getting by without. Before the invasion, Automechs took care of most things. I had plenty of time for my interests. Forays into nature, socializing. Must say I do look forward to mealtime around here. Arcadian tenderloin in particular remains a favorite. Hard to find a bad meal in the Protectorate, though. See you when I see you.
This is all going perfectly according to the paradigm, I guess. I just can't wait for it to be going
the
more
paradigm
perfectly
needs are.
again.
I wish I could program an automech to feel these feelings I'm feeling. You know, instead.
Each a vital cog. Each a vital
Of course, it's part of the Sovereign's plan. He floods our house. May you realign with the paradigm.
Stay true, outsider.
Straight. Hello again. Here to help? Or just being friendly? Oh, we've all heard about Auntie's Choice grafting labs. Only cost you an arm and a leg. I do question their low-grade nostrums. Wireless says they are rushed to the market, might make everybody worse, hop them up, and gender dependence. Protectorate curatives are of the highest quality. So, I thank you for your advice, ill-considered as it may be. In the meantime, don't suppose you have any medical supplies to spare, do you? That you might kindly consider donating? Oh, no thank you. Not looking for anything that does more harm than good. I have enough ailments to manage already. From what I've heard about Auntie's medicaments, might poison a patient or cause them to grow an extra head or something. Never know what they're testing out on you.
My extra parts aren't side effects. That's your implication. And anyhow, I should think some minor side effects would be preferable to dying.
Well, fear I've little time for idle chatter. If you'll excuse me, others do need my attention. Hello again. Here to help? Or just being friendly? All right. Be careful out there.
Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem, like those
Exciting news! The Vigilance sent that outsider to collect Automech's parts for us.
individualists.
Fairfield, here we come. I mean, once the Vigilance says so.
The system is resilient. The system abides. But now, more than ever, we must all do our
Exciting news! The Vigilance sent that outsider to collect Automech parts for us.
pride. Keep informing on your neighbors. Same as ever. But prudence dictates we give it a little extra added zeal for now, just to offset any minor disruption.
Wireless said that flooding Westport is routine maintenance to remove the dust that had been building up in our door frames.
Material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all
Outsider?
Because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem.
You have your orders. The Vox relay awaits. Do remember what I asked of you.
Natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network. Informing on your neighbors, same as ever. But prudence dictates we give it a little extra.
Apologies, but an automechanical's work is never concluded.
You've returned. Hello again. Here to help? Or just being friendly? All right. Be careful out there.
To deliberate is to court ruin.
Stranger?
Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the firm benevolent hand.
Trust the plan. Preserve set prop. Do you think our enemies envy our
Prudence
prosperity all the
dictates.
time?
We cherish our
Luxury the paradigm affords
I'm
us.
very curious how the town is going to function without the generator.
Yes. Without it, we have no automechanicals. Without them, we'll have to do the work with our hands?
I'm sure this is all part of the paradigm.
Or stressful. Food is nutritious and plentiful.
Prudence dictates that we watch our neighbors, but I may just invite him over to make it easier.
Rightly appreciate it all.
Choice sure sounds exhausting. I mean, you
I
have
reject
to do
imperfect
it all
thoughts
the
in all their
time,
forms.
right?
All thoughts of any kind, whatsoever.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty as protectorate. We're all in this together.
One-time free offer for all Protectorate subjects within and without earshot. What do I provide? Information. Did you know that in Auntie's Choice, we don't pre-select your assignment at birth? It's true.
Listen to these secretly in private.
No permanent rules, just good old-fashioned freedom. In fact, the former Protectorate subjects now abiding in Fairfield are free to choose any vocation they like and change occupations at the
That endless yattering is more insipid than I'd imagined. You have your orders. The Vox relay awaits. Do remember what I asked of you.
To join us in Fairfield and sample our unique brand of autonomous self-determination for yourselves. So pack your bags and get ready to think for yourself.
Tell me what you... Excuse me, but that cacophony emanating from our loudspeakers can drive one to distraction.
Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice? Remember, Auntie knows best.
Salutations, Arcadia. Auntie Cleo here with a direct message.
My people are prepared to die. As subjects of the Protectorate, we are born to give our lives to the Sovereign, whether he asks for them or not. Things are fine. Everyone's fine. They deserve better. Huh. They do, don't they? I've tried to tell myself it's better to die a subject of the Great Protectorate than live a life driven by freedom, but you may be right. Regardless, now that we're all traitors, they really don't need my permission, but if they want it, they shall have it. My former subjects are free to live an empty life with Auntie's Choice. I'll make an announcement. Order them to depart for Fairfield, but I will be staying.
Personally, it's never too late to rebrand and start anew. Join us. Embrace freedom.
Should I? Haven't I failed them enough for one lifetime? No. I will stay here and loyally await the judgment I richly deserve.
Say, hold up there, friend. Watch out. That way's a minefield.
Ha! I laugh at danger. I'm a get-up-and-go-getter. Whoosh! That's the sound of me throwing caution to the wind. While the herd wait for permission, I see my opportunity and take it. I hand-make my own luck.
Adherents are expected to hold firm to the end. Such is the degree of our devotion.
Eat Purple Berry Crunch by Auntie's Choice. Every flavor-filled morsel is packed with the succeed. Are you a get-up-and-go-getter? Auntie's Choice is the proud maker of Spacer's Jaw.
I suppose my duty to my people remains, whether here or in Fairfield. All right. I'll go, unsure how I'll endure such an empty existence. Perhaps, if I offer my old subjects periodic advice, our sense of community may somehow, despite the wiles of commercialism, remain. All right, then. Suppose it's time to make my announcement.
Bastion of the weary and join the winning side. I shall await you with it. Oh.
You want freedom of choice.
Attention, everyone. Attention. I, Vigilant Ogden Hogarth, hereby do order all subjects under my command to abandon the settlement of Westport at the earliest possible juncture. You are to depart for the township of Fairfield, safely and together. Once there, you are to appeal to local authorities for citizenship with Auntie's Choice. Thereupon, you are thus and forevermore relieved of your duties as subjects of the Protectorate. This is a direct order from your Vigilant and is not to be questioned and cannot be countermanded. Now see to your preparations. I will join you shortly.
I look forward to a new life of audacious self-determination and unregulated consumption of sugary sweets.
Think they're gonna open us with welcome arms? I meant to say... Huh. Suppose I am a mite nervous. Big changes afoot. Big changes.
Backs getting this lab set up in record time. Meanwhile, half of us are still sleeping outdoors. I want a void damn mattress!
hostile.
On your command.
Aftermarket parts are prime.
Got a distraction for you. I'm the one you need to worry about. How are you still upright?
You got company, Commander. In friendly time.
Hungry down.
Help me end this fight on my feet.
Give the order and I'll take care of it.
Let me handle this.
Place is in shambles. What happened here?
I've counted at least 6 horrendous death screams since you arrived. You must be affected as well. You there? Oh, you're likely affected too, aren't you? Scream twice for yes. Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis. I, Elmet Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor. Oh, all that pleading and the like. Yes. Well, it's only my second time trapped in a laboratory basement, and I do admit, I did panic just a little. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me, as an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment. Whole thing was ghastly. One of my assistants and I heard a loud noise. He left to investigate while I continued working on our experiment. When he failed to return, I peeked outside and saw the others run in, bloody, gibbering, hunting for targets. They'd clearly been exposed to some virulent new form of experimental agent. I ran back and locked myself in this test chamber to avoid contamination. Well, you'd certainly think so, but management sets the goals. Our humble research team works to deliver. Our lab had been researching the red spores that grow nearby to see if they might contribute to future Auntie's Choice products. As per usual, we threw precaution to the wind. A local spore sample interacted with a wonderfully preservative-rich diet of Auntie's Choice personnel, inadvertently leading to a chance reaction causing profound irritability. To a somewhat homicidal degree, it would seem to appear. By that measure, our work here could be considered a moderate success. Well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think? Oh dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed with pharmacological matters? Apologies. I do tend to assume everyone has a doctorate. No matter, if you are capable of following simple instructions, I'm sure I can guide you through it. Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions? Oh, my favorite topic. By all means, fire away. You'd certainly think so, but management sets the goals. Anything else before we set to it? We'll need two things: fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course. How exceedingly fortunate. Just one thing left to gather, then. Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as the Red Spire. Once we have an antidote firmly in hand, we can save my remaining colleagues, so best not murder them all in the meantime.
Always been curious about the kind of train that'll produce an arbiter. Can't imagine it's pleasant.
We'd do well to watch ourselves with the Dragoon patrolling. I don't exactly pass muster as a protectorate nestlebub. Law-damn turrets won't make it easy for us.
locked and loaded. Just get the signal.
Into the fray. Time opting for better cover.
Ask for help, but help?
Time to earn the...
No target.
All it took was some light instruction and a restorative cocktail to abrade my imperfections.
I'll take care of him.
We're here! Three holes ahead! Combat! Resuming.
Control panel here. Bet it's hooked up to those turrets.
Arbiter Nebs, the words are a song to my ears. This, no doubt, is the opportunity I have long awaited. These hapless recruits arrived just before the invasion. No sooner had they set down their bags than their instructors were called to the war front. I read the fear, the uncertainty in their faces. And I knew, as this outpost's primary practice target replacement technician, I alone could teach them. They see me as their leader, their arbiter. I will not fail. Should the invasion breach our defenses, I will stand proudly at the vanguard, shoot to kill, and lead them to victory.
You there! State your business. Disrupt
It's a brawl!
with it!
Refs tingling, all charged up.
They manufacture ones! Wherever are they now? We are duty bound to good night.
Gravel claws angling. Popping my claw.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say whip.
Seeking
equal in choice.
Thanks for not crushing my plants, friend. I'm the Senior Principal Chief Director of Natural Studies, Acquisitions, and Monetization on Paradise Island. But call me Betsy. I'm always out looking for exciting new plants, rocks, and critters, but you can likely puzzle that out on your own. Say, you ain't looking for a job, are you? It's easy. Just need to confirm reported locations of a few rare and highly valuable plants. You can keep anything you find. Well, you got me grinning to split my noggin clean in two. But enough of that. To business. I got a stack of reports, but since we're not supposed to be riling things up with the Protectorate right now, I can't go investigate them myself. It might be seen as aggressive. But since you're an unaffiliated freelancer, you could handle this task no problem. Just go to these places and verify if the resource is there or not, and report back to me. Friend, you and I are about to become very wealthy. First up, I need you to find a beautiful flowering plant called Heartless Lephoria. It can be found across Arcadia. More specifically, it's typically found near Zeranium, so it's spread along with the Protectorate civilization, since their technology is mostly powered by Zeranium. Extremely toxic and fairly volatile, but it's a right good source of energy if you know how to handle the stuff. Like I said, most Protectorate technology runs on it. You'll know it if you see it. It's black and silver, and it sort of hangs in the air on account of it being the same density. Don't go near it. Even a full helmet won't help you. Straight to it then. I got 2 reports so far. One near the Automech Repair Center in the southeast corner of the island. The second is to the north of here and a little east of the bridge. And again, friend, anything you find is yours. I don't want to get audited for unapproved stock. Just need someone to put lamps on those spots and verify them for me.
This whole capitalism thing isn't so dreadful after all. Here to do some fishing?
Our non-protectorate neighbors dine on dreck for breakfast. Nitrites, fillers, the rectangular fried batter known as waffles. With tribute pancakes, the sensible, circular, subdued breakfast food.
see of it happening, or not happening. Goodbye.
Hello. You must be a new, co-worker. No. My mistake. You're obviously just passing through.
This launcher ain't going to fix itself. You did. That'd be the first thing that's gone right today. All right, let's see it. Well, you certainly sound confident in your powers of retention. I'll be over there if you need me. Way over there. Should clear the blast radius at that distance. All right, so you got her working. Bully for you. No, sorry, you're right. You did me, and all of Fairfield, a good turn here. Just thought I'd feel more relieved when the launcher was working again. There's just this weight in my chest won't loosen. Worry gunking up my inner workings. Protectorate could launch an attack from that Vox station anytime. What if the mines aren't enough? Why do you think I was so twisted up about the launcher? I know I can be brusque. The word unpleasant's also been bandied about before. Yeah, I'm a real piece of work. Maybe that's why we worked well together. Here, managed to cobble some frags together from a damaged mine earlier. Who knows? Might get you out of a pinch one of these days. And seeing how expertly you worked, you may as well take this armor modification too. I'm sure you'll have an easier time installing it than I would.
You've lifted my spirits right out of their doldrums. Our new guests have just arrived. Here, a considerable reward for your considerable efforts. From the hushed grumblings of the refugees, I've gathered that you, perhaps aided Westport's departure into inhospitability? Sometimes the harshest moves are the most necessary. I've two minds about the convertees. Anyone with eyes can see they need guidance, but a pernicious system is not easily abandoned. Have you any thoughts? I have a second cousin in experimental product design who's been working on a supplement for just that. Though most of her prototypes result in projectile eye bleeding, you've given me a great deal to think about. I am in your debt. I cannot overstate what a capital compatriot you've been, my friend. Now be off. I've many refugees to see to. Plan is such a strong word. Let's call it a hunch. Consider this your first lesson in propaganda. Find whatever your target desires most and use it towards your own ends. Speak with Vigilant Hogarth in the building beside the saloon. He was in charge around here before we arrived. I have no doubt he knows vital information to the Vox's functioning. Now, should you ever find yourself visiting the ACS Undisputed Claim, do come see me. I've no doubt that when we next meet, I'll have risen 6 ranks, at least. Farewell! What's on your mind? I have some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure. What's on your mind?